ってどこに隠れてるのかしら。ボー、素晴らしい時はやがて過ぎ去る。お別れの時間よ。呼吸するその感覚覚えておいて。
よし。
Bansos sudah pasti ada, beli cop aman bro. Banner Bulan coy. Dua set masketer, 2 set win bisa beli cop. Gua pakainya itu kalau nggak full set win boleh. 4 masketer mah hilang atuh, win damage rugi anjir sebenarnya mah bro. Epic Starel. Kurang. Masih kurang lah. Jadi bisa full star, alhamdulillah bro. Emang gacor tuh dan heng. Gak bisa ngopi sih. Error bro, error. Ntar guys, error. Suara udah masuk guys. Suara aman. Kayaknya udah mulai, guys. Puan ya, Puan.
雷贝，生日快乐！手合わせしてみない？最喜欢林叶姐姐还有大家了。言って。
Halo, Plasting, selamat malam, bro.
Audience. Not bad. Make sure you recite them a few more times. Master Diviner? What is it now?
How do you say this one?
Hi.
We honor those who have passed on.
Surat video gak ada. Sekarang ada.
We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. All things in this world have their laws.
You know that I'm a descendant of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Danang mantep kayaknya. Antara si Danang atau si itu ya. Kepas.
As you can see, we added a few things to the simulated universe. Stephen Lloyd thinks this is a big achievement. We call it Simulated Universe. The Swarm Disaster.
Celestial eyes above mortal. Ah, bansos bro, bansos bro. Lan Pepi GE T8 HFT. Elan PPGET 8 AFT. Ngopi, wah halo Mat. Wah. Thank you donasinya, oi. lancar terus rezeki kalemat akun mamatnya.
And whether or not
Yang
your
adalah bener,
world
Mat.
has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and you know the rest. Welcome to the version 1.3 Celestial Eyes Above Mortal Ruins special program. As always, your good buddy Albert's here to bring you all the latest
Si
intel
Bulan
on the
beda orang
upcoming
Jepang
version.
ya, donat nih guys ya.
Our 3 special guests are
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Wiedenheft and I voice Fu Xuan.
What's up, guys? I'm Angelika Nupaneni, and I voice Sushang.
Hey Trailblazers, I'm Nicholas Leung, and I voice Dan Hung.
welcome, and welcome.
Dan
again.
Heng Popstar guys, Dan
I
Heng
gotta say,
Popstar.
that trailer was loaded with details on the new version. Sarah, anything stand out for you?
Banner
Well,
pertama
I was excited for story
kayaknya Puksuan
updates,
dulu,
but
Bang.
that last segment caught my eye too. The swarm disaster? Was that it? It looked pretty intense.
I know. Did Herta upgrade the simulated universe again? You know, my Trailblazer senses are tingling.
The simulated universe will be getting some significant updates in version 1.3, but that's for later in the program. First, let's take a look at the new characters joining the war. First on the list, and finally revealing Bibiter Lune.
Mantap ya Danang ya, mantap guys, Imaginary lagi dia DPS gacor nih. Bu Pusuan. Kayaknya menarik juga sih Dan Heng ini guys. Destruction ya.
Oh, okay. So March wasn't bluffing.
Imaginary
Don Hong
DPS
does have
coy
secret
gacor
strength.
nih.
But
Ciwel
why would he
metal
suddenly
lagi
reveal it
emoji
after
nih.
hiding it for so long?
Lu
Let's
cawel
not
pul
forget,
senyum ya.
he did get impaled. Yeah, I think if he'd kept it under wraps any longer, he might have had
Berarti
trouble
inceran Dan Heng
staying
guys.
alive.
Terus
You know, desperate times, desperate measures.
Puksuan,
Okay,
Puksuan gak
makes
skip
sense,
gua.
but why
Oh
the
pas
secrecy
paling
up till
guys.
then?
Well, to answer that question, we gotta talk about Don Hung's previous incarnation, Don Feng, a member of the High Cloud Quintet.
That's right. I'm sure Trailblazers will have noticed that certain characters in the story have been referring to Dan Heng as Imbibitor Lune. But Imbibitor Lune is actually a title handed down as part of the Law Fu Vidyadhara High Elder Succession. The person they're referring to here isn't Dan Heng, but Dan Feng. Dan Feng was once the Law Fu Vidyadhara High Elder. He achieved great deeds for the Xianzhou in wartime, but ultimately committed an unforgivable sin.
Wait, but if Don Hung's still alive, then Don Feng's
Udah red on mending ambil cup-cup ya si ini guys, Dan Heng guys.
I think
Kayaknya gua
someone pulled a
bimbang
few
juga nih ambil
strings.
cup nih.
There's only one guy in the Law Fu to
Akun
risk the
utama.
Xianzhou's reputation like that. Jing Yuan.
Is that what a little bird told you, Albert? I never knew owls were so gossipy.
Oh, no. Jing Yuan's not to blame this time. The head of the Xianzhou Vidyadhara, the High Elder, possesses the power to transform into a dragon. The method of entrusting this power to the next head is a closely guarded secret, and the responsibility of each High Elder. We don't know the full story, but Dan Feng misused this method and sparked a terrible calamity. As a result, the Vidyadhara grew to hate Dan Feng, but executing him would have brought an end to the High Elder succession. They decided to use an exuviation charm, forcing him to reincarnate. Which is why Dan Heng is alive and well today.
The world of the Vidyadhara is complicated.
But why
Destruction ya
would Don
dia.
Feng cause so much trouble? I suspect there are a few more secrets waiting for us.
Dan
to unlock.
Heng
The allure of the unknown. But fear not,
Honey Hunter
Trailblazers.
guys.
A banquet of delicious secrets awaits you. Now, let's take a look at how secret strength Don Hung handles himself on the battlefield.
Berubah jadi naga
As
ntar
an
nih.
imaginary type character following the
Hitnya dia
path of
scaling
destruction,
damage-nya dari apa
Dan Heng
guys?
and Imbibitor Lune's specialty is consuming
Defense
multiple skill points to
attack-nya
trigger an
HP
array of
800.
powerful abilities. Tapping the
FPS
skill
nih.
button enhances the effects of Imbiber Lune's basic attack, Beneficent Lotus, up to 3 times in succession. Depending on the number of enhancements,
Mengurangi 12%
Beneficent Lotus becomes
speed target
Transcendent,
selama 2
Divine
giliran.
Spear,
Anjir,
and
mantap,
Fulgurant
bos.
Leap, respectively. Hits per action and damage dealt
Udah ini
increase with
musuh
each
gak akan
enhancement.
jalan kayaknya, guys.
Additionally, single
Dan
target
Heng ini
damage is
bronya
replaced with multiple
Well,
target damage
udah
in
musuh
both
gak akan jalan
Divine
ini, bro.
Spear and Fulgurant Leap.
In Imbiber Lune's talent, Righteous Heart amplifies the damage he deals as the number of hits per
Mirip
action
pisan
in the
sama si
current
Dan Heng,
turn
anjir ini.
increases.
Sounds like skill
Ultimate,
point
cok.
management is gonna be pretty important for Imbiber Lune's allies.
Hold that thought.
Main crit nih.
When using his ultimate, Imbiber Lune deals imaginary damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, while also receiving a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta. Squama Sacrosancta can be used to offset
Bisa milih
Imbiber
skill ini,
Lune's skill
bagus
point
ini.
consumption.
Man, Secret Strength Don Hung is kind of a one-man band.
Oh, that's not all. Imbiber Lune's technique, Heaven Quelling Prismadragon, allows him to enter a leaping dragon state for a set time. In this state, using an attack causes Imbiber Lune to lunge forwards a set distance and strike all enemies he comes into contact with. Entering battle in this way allows Imbiber Lune to acquire a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta.
And lo, such is the frightful power of the High Elder. Now that we've introduced
Mono
Secret
Iban
Strength
Dinar.
Don Hung, let's move on to
Ya
an old
antara
friend of
gua
ours.
antara ngambil Danher sama si
Master Diviner,
Topaz
Lady
atau
Fushuen.
Kapka ya. Antara 3 itu kalau bisa mah dapat semua ya. Uksuanmu udah pasti skip gua mah, guys. Shielder dia soalnya. Oh, yang ngasih mah auto gacha sih, ini mau shielder mau DPS juga kayaknya. Calon jenderal nih.
Oh, her first encounter with the Trailblazers was pretty impressive.
From high above, amid a hail of bullets, came the words.
Your every move has been foreseen.
By the Omnisia.
Okay, you gotta admit, her bullet deflection game is on point. But I wonder, how'd she fare against a star
Ketek
knot, though?
buksuan alah.
Oh yeah, I can't see her swatting one of those out of the sky.
Fushuen might have something to say about that.
Oh, okay.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the earth and water trigrams. What do we have to fear? Let us counter this menace directly with the might of the Xianzhou.
Oh, Sushung translation. Hexagram says
Voice
let's do
aktornya
this.
siapa ini Japanese, guys?
You know, I think the Divination Commission would benefit from having Sushang as a translator.
Yes.
The Omnisia on Fushuen's forehead is a mysterious instrument that allows her to calculate her every move in advance. However, the immortal bodies of the Xianzhou natives exhibit adverse reactions to external augmentation. While the Omnisia may grant her incredible computational abilities, it also causes her pain and exhaustion.
Well, with great power, you know the rest.
That explains Fushuen's reliance on bubble tea then, huh? I heard she drinks like 10 cups of Immortal's Delight a day.
Hey, that sounds like gossip to me. What if Immortal's Delight is just heckin' delicious?
I suspect it is, though I'm sure the sugar helps. Running the Divination
Naga
Commission
hitam,
and
Jal,
divining
buksuan,
the fortunes
bungkus
of
mah,
the
Jal.
Xianzhou, it's an exhausting gig.
Alright, Anjali's right. No more bubble tea gossip. By way of apology, how about I treat everyone to 10 cups of Immortal's Delight after the show?
Yes! Now we're talking.
Let's talk about bubble tea later. It's time to take a look at how the Master Diviner showcases her abilities on the battlefield. Fushuen is a quantum-type character, following the path of preservation. But where other path of preservation characters
Kalau
mainly
kata
use
Xpresikan mah
shields
gacha
for
aja
defense,
dulu,
Fushuen
pusing
takes a
belakangan
different
nge-build
road.
ya.
Precisely. After using her skill,
Pakai
Fushuen
papo,
activates
jangan
the
pakai
matrix of
papo kalau
presence,
pakai
which
udah
lasts for a
C1 mah
set
cari
number of
senjata yang
turns.
CDM, Bang.
This allows Fushuen to absorb some of that damage for her allies.
Dari senjata CDM kalau
When the matrix of
udah
prescience is active,
C1.
it grants the knowledge effect to the
kalau
entire
pakai
team,
Papa turunin
increasing
airnya aja
characters' max HP and crit rate.
170.
Fushwen's talent offers a variety of
Bisanya
effects.
ke HP,
Firstly,
HP.
Fushwen can provide a permanent misfortune avoidance state, reducing the damage taken by the entire team. Secondly, when Fushwen's HP drops below a set percentage, she recovers a set percentage of HP.
POV, you're Fushwen's enemy. Why are my attacks healing her?
Terlalu
That's not
mini.
all.
Walah.
Fushwen's ultimate deals quantum damage to all enemies, but it also increases the frequency of her talent's HP restoration effect. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Fushwen's technique can grant a barrier for the whole team that lasts for a set duration. During exploration, the barrier blocks all enemy attacks, thereby preventing battles that would otherwise have triggered in this way. Her technique also activates the matrix of prescience automatically at the start of the next battle.
That's our master diviner. Reliable and determined. No wonder she's got her sights set on the generalship. See, her style is very different to Jing Yuen's, but being a defensive backbone for her team is equally respectable.
Nunggu kokolia.
And you
Walah.
won't find her gardening or playing chess on the job either.
Kapan datang kokolia masih lama.
Moving swiftly on to our final character. It's time we introduced a young girl from Bellaba, Lynx Landau.
Let's go.
Surname ring a bell? You got it.
Nah
She's the
ini guys,
youngest
Sealer
sister of
B4 nih
Serval
wajib
and
gacha
Japar
nih.
Landau.
Kalian gak punya
Yeah, is it just me, or should
Jalur,
everyone in the
akun-akunnya
overworld be taking tips
minimal
from
ya,
Lynx?
0.
She's the only person I've seen who's
Ya, 0.
dressed for the eternal freeze. Like, are the majority of Belabagians frost resistant or something?
I think those geomarrow heaters keep the temperature relatively comfortable within the confines of the city.
Oh, so Lynx's winter gear is for venturing outside the city, right?
You got it. Lynx has always been drawn to the horizon. The centuries-old records of Yarilo VI's vibrant past, the beautiful auroras described by her teachers, the heroic tales of the Landau family. All of it pertains to the world beyond the city walls, what the Belabagians call the snow plains. Compared with her sister's enthusiasm and her brother's seriousness, Lynx is somewhat introverted and comfortable with solitude. She often ventures out alone into the perilous snow plains, which has allowed her to hone her wilderness survival skills.
Ooh, she's gonna be the world's smallest survival expert.
Now, she may be
orang
small.
belebog kayaknya guys. Abundance tuh,
Dive right in and
quantum
see just
lah.
how powerful this snow
Gacha
plains
Puksuan
explorer
harus
really
gacha
is.
linnya guys. Jadi 2 gacha, buil 2
Lynx is
car.
a quantum type character following the
Siap-siapkan
path
resort.
of abundance, who provides a variety of healing for her team. Her skill can restore HP to a single ally and grant them survival response for a set number of turns, boosting their max HP. If an ally with survival response follows the paths of destruction or preservation, the likelihood of them being targeted by enemy attacks increases.
Increased enemy aggression? Guess they're not fans of whatever's in that tin. Can't say that I blame them.
My, that looks like fermented herring.
Keluarga Landau.
Oh, my favorite. You guys want to try some?
No.
Adiknya Gepard. Oh berarti adiknya si Serval juga berarti. Ibunya siapa ya?
Useful ability.
I'll say
Adiknya
this.
Gepard,
Directing enemy
Serval
aggression towards
adiknya.
characters who can
Punya
take a
adik
hit is
Gepard. Nah
kinda
ibunya
genius.
siapa ini belum
Does
nongol
she
guys.
have any edible tricks up her sleeve?
This one looks safe for consumption. Lynx's ultimate restores health too and dispels 1 debuff from each ally.
That thing's huge!
I know. Yo, talk about a hard pill to swallow, huh?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Skillnya dia masih ada. Anjir
No?
kok nge-damage.
See, I'm just wondering how she even fits it in her backpack.
Sometimes big things come in small packages. You know, I forgot to mention Lynx's talent. It can grant a continuous healing effect to targets of her skill and ultimate for a set number of turns. This effect will further restore a set amount of HP to characters with survival response. Similarly, her technique can also grant a continuous healing effect for a set number of turns, but to the entire team. Talk about being a reliable healer.
That's our little Snow Plains Explorer. We can all breathe a little easier with her on the team. Well, that concludes our new character introductions. Next up, let's take a look at the brand new 5-star light cones coming to the warp in version 1.3. To get us started, how about a path of destruction?
Nah, yo, weapon si Danang,
Brighter than
euy.
the sun?
Yeah.
Is there anything brighter than the sun?
If there is, we should tell Imbibitor Lunae about it.
Bayi lu
Someone needs some
kesekip nih
vitamin
anjir
D.
kalau Lin bisa nyuruhin di bab
Hey,
cut.
come on. He's looking pretty good for a man suspended in chains. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fair point. Now,
Brilliant.
on to a path of preservation light cone.
Poor girl. Everything changed in an instant.
Thrown suddenly into an endless reliance on bubble tea.
Oh, speaking of bubble tea, Albert, any
Si
chance we can
Brilliantification.
Yeah.
No. Now, during the first phase of version 1.3 in the character warp, Epical Spectrum, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Don Hung and Imbibitor Lunae. And in the corresponding light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, brighter than the sun, will be boosted. During the second phase of version 1.3 in the character warp, foreseen, foreknown, foretold, Trailblazers can obtain the
Beneret
limited
apuk
5-star
suan
character
pela
Friction,
hook
not to mention
Lin.
the 4-star character Lynx, who will
Worth
also
it
be
lah,
joining
inilah.
the warp. During the corresponding light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone she already shut her eyes will be boosted. And that's all she wrote on light cones and warps. But don't leave just that now. More exciting updates are right around the corner.
Bansos kedua, guys. BA 7 N CHPA AWX.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Let's pick up where we left off. In the preceding story, and thanks to the collaborative efforts of Jingyuan and Don Hung, Fantilia was banished and the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was resolved. And yet, as the dust settles, easing the fears of the citizenry becomes a new priority.
Rightly so. Helping people get back to their old lives is a big part of rebuilding.
And more often than not, responding to a disaster is trickier than preventing one.
In version 1.3, the Trailblaze mission obsequies performed, A Long Road Ahead, will reveal a glimpse of the Xianzhou's recovery efforts. We'll also be seeing the likes of 4 new companion missions. The Dragon Returns Home, Total Recall, Farther Than the Snow Plains, and Mohashle.
In The Dragon Returns Home, we find Don Hung in the turbulent wake of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. He must face up to his past life and meet with the current Vidyadhara High Elder, Lady Bai Lu.
Meanwhile, in Total Recall, March 7th makes a big decision. Having witnessed the wonders of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima, she decides to ask Fu Xuan for the Matrix's help in rediscovering her past.
Farther Than the Snow Plains focuses on the youngest member of the Landau family. Lynx returns from an expedition with something troubling her, and her siblings, Serval and Japard, are at a loss to help. They decide to seek the assistance of none other than the
Konten
Trailblazer.
buat farming.
Last but not least,
Kayaknya itu buat si Linei dah.
Wildfire member
Gak ada
and Fight
Linei mah
Club
gak usah
reigning
farming,
champion
ngapain anjir.
Luca has
Pakai
returned
aja
to
artefak yang
Boulder
dulu.
Town. he wastes no time in inviting the Trailblazer and SEELE to help him in completing a special
Double Relic
bout of
jadi
training.
tanggal 19. Jadi paman besok siapkan aja puel.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh, those names are so
Farming
intriguing.
brutal,
I
Relic
feel
juga
like these
besok
missions
ya.
will answer a lot of questions. Like, why is Bailu the current Vidyadhara High Elder? And is March 7th truly as many people suspect?
This is hardly the domain of unverified rumors.
Mendingan
Ours is a
sebelum
serious
jangan farming arte
program.
dulu kalau kata gua mah kalian
Like
fokus ini
bubble
aja
tea gossip
dulu.
central.
Apa namanya eksplorasi 100% semua quest beresin, Bang.
Fine, I'll wait.
Baru nih tabungan udah banyak.
In our
Baru
next
mikirin
segment,
arte
we'll be
kalau gak
talking
gacha
version
linei kecuali
1.3
gacha linei
events.
baru farming deh.
Exalting Sanctum's Auramali was once a hub of commerce and crowds, but has gradually fallen into
Daftar
obscurity.
spiral
over the
besok
last
paling jauh
millennium.
spiral lah.
A blink of an eye for a long-life
Spiral
species.
juga gak terlalu banyak yang daftar lah,
Enough,
santai
as the
aja spiral.
IPC's corporate interference encroaches upon the Laofu. The people, since
Besok
day,
gas lah spiral.
striving to breathe new
Hari
life into
Sabtu.
old trades.
Kemarin mah
In the
explore dulu
Auramali's
konten
Hustle
coy.
and Bustle event, Trailblazers are thrown right into the action with an opportunity to influence the Ali's ultimate fate.
Wait. What do we need to do exactly?
What shops of numerous sizes can be found in the newly reopened Auramali district? By arranging cargo shipments and planning logistics routes, Trailblazers can accumulate funds. These
Trailblazer.
funds can be used to progressively revamp the urban landscape of Auramali, helping it return to its former
Berarti tinggal
glory.
redeem
By
ke
achieving
3
goals
guys
in
ya.
this limited time event, players can earn self-modeling resin, tracks of destiny, stellar jade, and
Redeem
4-star
code
character Sushang.
3.
Following this limited time event, Auramali will remain in the game as a permanent mode. This mode includes rewards such as the Auramali themed phone wallpaper, Ingenium Dreams.
What? That's something we haven't seen before?
That's right. Phone wallpapers are a new feature being added to version 1.3. Trailblazers can browse and replace their wallpapers using the in-game mobile menu.
So pretty.
Isn't it? All right, folks. It's time to talk about a big update to the simulated universe.
Finally! I thought for a moment you might have accidentally left it out.
Info terbaru, Kala Red Op dapat ini, bay.
How could I, your humble
Kala Red Op
living
dapat
servant,
Herta.
make you wait?
I mean, we're still waiting on those bubble teas, so I'm just saying.
In any case, the update is the collaborative effort of 4 genius minds. They call it Simulated Universe, the Swarm Disaster. They completed a broad spectrum of structural renovations purely to investigate the fall of an eon.
The swarm disaster. Sounds like it might have something to do with what is that eon's name again? Tazy something?
Tazeroth, the eon of propagation.
That's the one.
Interesting. What motivated Herta and her team to research the Imperator Insectorums?
Watson has lined up all the assignments that require attention. Over to you, Trailblazers. Team that meets the requirements of specific assignments, you'll be able to earn rewards.
Assignments every day. It's almost impossible to finish them all.
Version 1.3 will also see the return of the Planar Fisher and Guard. Of plenty of events during the respective same time. Version 1.3 will unlock 2 new stagnant shadow stages, Shape of Puppetry and
240
Shape of
resin, bos.
Abomination.
Mantap, bos.
The former will drop Suppressing Edict, Ascension material required for Don Hung and Bibiter Lune. The latter will drop Nail of the Ape, Ascension material required for Fushuen.
Whoa, all that too?
Oh, and I'm not done with you yet. Version 1.3 system updates are just as momentous. First off, after the version 1.3 update, the Trailblaze power
Max
cap
Trailblazer
will
Program
be raised
increase.
from
New
180
Reset
to
Trailblazer Power
240.
System.
Exactly the amount that regenerates in a day. Once Trailblaze power maxes out, a percentage of the surplus is converted into reserved Trailblaze power.
Ah, so in other words, if you forget to log on, you won't have wasted much Trailblaze power.
And here's something else. The
Maksimalnya
1.3
berapa ini
update
ya?
will also bring changes to the friends and chat systems, which include being able to sort your friends. And Trailblazers not currently accepting new friend requests can choose to disable them in settings. Icing on the cake, you can now send emojis in chats.
Oh, at last, bring on the pom-pom and March 7th emojis.
Yeah.
Nice. Fingers crossed for some authentic boomer material.
And of course, we have the crowd favorite, Gift of Odyssey Chicken Rewards.
Logging in for 7 days gets you 10 warps. It might just be your lucky
Gift
break.
Odyssey. Wah, mantap nih,
Side
bos.
bar, your
Bansos, boy. Ramai pupi nih game nih kayaknya.
Last but not least, Honkai Star
Build
Rail
tidak ramai
will also
pupi
be
ya,
a
bansosnya
part
ini
of
namanya.
this year's Gamescom. What surprising updates await us? Watch this Space Trailblazers.
Yeah.
So cool.
Nice.
Let's roll out today's final redemption code.
Freedom code ketiga, guys. ASN 6C HXBR HW 3. ASN 6C HXBRW HXBRHW HXBRHW 3. Tuh guys, 3 bansos guys.
All good things must come to an end, and so must today's special program. We've covered quite a bit about the 1.3 update. Any thoughts or feelings from our guests? What are you most looking forward to?
Man, so much to choose from, but for me, it's gotta be the characters. Dan Heng and Baibuder Lune, Fu Xuan, and Lynx are all special in their own way. I just hope I get lucky with the warps.
And as for me, I'm super excited about the simulated universe update. The new gameplay and story aspects sound brilliant.
Yeah. Well, since you guys covered the obvious, I'll go for something a little different. I feel like this version's quality of life enhancements are really good. I love the Trailblaze power cap increase and the new reserve Trailblaze power feature. They may sound minor, but I think they'll make a big difference to the experience.
Oh, totally! And I'm sure the gaming experience will keep improving as the updates keep rolling. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.3 special program. As always, thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in. And may our paths cross again soon.
Bye, guys!
Catch you later. See you next time.
Bubble tea, bubble tea, bubble tea.
Beres, beres. Jadi gimana guys? Gacha siapa nih? Gacha puksuan gaskeun Baman. Erta yang belum jadi tuh ya. Oh, Jo ini juga habis dede guys. Farming ini dulu lah. Ora bro, habis bro, bangkar dede Uksuan kayaknya gacha bay. Gak akan gacha lanang itu si Danheng Naga bro. Lanang-lanang bahasa mana sih itu? Bahasa Jawa kah itu lanang-lanang? Oh iya, bansos dulu, gua belum klaim bansos. Ini gimana yang ngebagiin bansos belum klaim, gak kebagian nih boy. Kalau udah resin jangan lupa nih klaim bansos guys, 300 langsung diklaim saja. Tidak akan lama soalnya guys. Sanggup bang. Steril Phantom. Coba gacha kapka ya guys ya, hasil bansos. Oh, di sini di penukaran. Masih anget bang. Coba gacha dulu guys. Aduh. Berat bro. Yalah. Awal doang menang red op. Kesini. Adeh. Paling besok tinggal. Oh besok udah ini ya. Weekly dulu kali guys. Boleh lah weekly dulu. Soalnya besok udah fokus Relic guys. Gak akan mungkin nih. Fokus weekly dulu sekarang guys. Hari ini guys. Minjem dong blade mana yang udah jadi woi. Minjem. Teman gaming udah jadi belum nih teman gaming? 40% crit rate gak jadi dah. 57134 anjir mana ini signaturan atuh bro. Stella. Gimana nih Kapka? Boleh lah Stella nih. Relic level 15 gacor Kapkanya cok. Gak ada healer guys. Halo Jin, selamat malam bro. Ntar gak akan bener anjir gak ada healer nih. Doca gak masuk, Astak lewat coy. Terpal aman. Ambil nasi dulu guys, lapar guys. Gak sabar mau gacha siapa Jin? Gacha Puksuan Jin. Oh berarti mau bikin mono kuantum ya? Mantap Anjir, dia berubah jadi warna oranye. Tele ganti Singce. Bah. Diajak judi sama Singce, Joy. Hari-hari ampas mulu Relic, guys. Aduh. Semoga besok double Relic semua tidak mengecewakan ya. Ya kali 3 kuantum 1 win. Sih gak mungkin sih, cuman yang kuantum cuman dia doang kan ya. Ince. Udah enak nih, bisa auto nih. Apkanya gak pulang-pulang, guys. Anjir, Kapka kena geprek coy. Sakit banget itu, nyawa tinggal 1 aja. Tinggal satu nyawa, tidak masuk akal. Jauh-jauh. Belum selesai ini, oh belum dicoba nih. Sepertinya boleh nih. Apa ngebug? Perasaan udah beres dah. Meninggoy kamu Sambo. Lumayan nih material Miss Queen dede, aduh sedih Miss Queen. Di OT-nya lumayan juga 10.000 anjir. Gacha siapa? Kayaknya si Danheng Naga kalau ada Rimo, itu juga kalau ada Jed. Si Danheng Naga pengennya kalau ada Jed. Sebenarnya udah red on sih ini tuh. Cuman pengen si Kapka, guys. Masa gak punya Kapka aku utama ya? Soalnya akun kedua itu masih jauh lah build-nya ya. Soalnya itu merajin menabung akun kedua, gak pernah bakar-bakar ya. Jos. Damage anjing selalu sampo, cok. Nah, damage-nya dari situ, damage menunggu. Tut. Serpal si sepuh ya. Robot. Udah berarti beres guys. Quest juga udah habis. Jing Liu masih lama Minamo. Udah ada berapa jet Anda hei? Sayang Jing Liu gak enak, gak syah jadi istri ya. Kurang mahar ya. Ntar login dulu akun kedua bos.
这里有什么好玩的东西吗？
Bansos ambil dulu guys. Hari ini cari apa dulu nih? Sepertinya. Kuantum jumlah farming relic kappa auto jadi kayaknya. Besok lah event double relic. Steril Pantame gas. Pas gak nih? Ratusan kematian bayangan achievement lumayan guys. Halo? On Wak? Galon naon Wak? Nah itu kabar be urang anjir. Maksudnya oh nyangke tuh kak urang ke live Pak. Ajar terus berarti habisin. Daily berarti masih daerah sini guys. Wah, kena begal atau di sini mah boy. Guard kena begal. Forgotten Hall level 1 aja lah. Event kayak belum nih. Oh ini belum diambil, lumayan nih resort. Terus dulu ah. Tuh DOT itu ada damage crit-nya aja si luka. Dus. Tetep ya musuhnya kena ini juga sambo anjir. Tetep pingsan ya. Tetep pingsan.
Listen, I want to help you, but first you gotta back down.
Time for talk's over.
Boring conversation anyway. He's a guest for this. We were just fine.
盛り上がってるじゃん。
この機会を逃さないで。
I do apologize. Please, come with me.
Candace is in.
この曲はあんた乗ってる？
Remember what I
戦争決でいこう。
己を解き放つ。反抗、平等、霊落。
Even a wolf
なかなかいない。
avoid lions. Hunters.
Oke beres. Oke guys ya, live-nya udah dulu. Gua mau lanjut explore konten. Besok perjokian spiral lah. Hari Sabtu. Oke guys ya, thank you semuanya. Jangan lupa di ini bansos. Bang setelah lihat kit gameplay Anata dan Hanks sama Puksuan. Gacha siapa? Kalau gua kayaknya kalau ada Jet gacha si Danheng itu sih guys. Bang. Danheng Imaginary. Soalnya dia kayaknya DPS. DPS Imaginary belum ada tuh. Ayo Bang Julian duluan ya. Mau lanjut konten dulu.